Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Wonderful. Just explaining that if we look ridiculous, neither of us care. Godfrey Heath, you are a legend. I've heard an awful lot about you.
Some good here.
I've heard all sorts. I'm delighted to have got you on. A lot of people want you on. I have to listen to the public. I've done that. So I've got a few questions to go through. Okay? So might as well start right at the beginning. Leek Town Football Club. When did you first become associated with Leek Town? We're in the mucky duck, by the way.
Well, I got involved in 1983-84 season. A friend of mine, Joe Lockett, was his chairman of Ridgeway Caterers, and asked me to go down as vice chairman. So I went down, watched 3 games, never scored a goal, never won a game. I thought, well, it's got to get better. So I said yes, because I'd been going to watch Stoke.
What were they asking you to do?
Well, go on the board with him.
Right, okay.
Because previous to that, I'd been watching Stoke, and Richie Barker nearly put me off football for life, basically.
1985, went down.
So I went down with Gerald, and after a few months he resigned through personal reasons, and there was myself and 5 other directors who average age was perhaps 70, and nobody else wanted to be chairman. Well, I was proud to be chairman, like my own town, so I become chairman.
You took it on?
First job I did was sat Jimmy Wallis.
Was he the manager?
Yeah, Jimmy was manager, nice man. But we played away at Darwin. We were bottom of the league and hadn't won a game all season. The manager was a bloke called Norman Bell, who used to play centre forward for Wolves. And they beat us 2-1. The first thing Jimmy wanted to talk about, where we're going tonight, lads, drinking. Potters, lads.
What league were they in back then? Was it?
North West Counties.
Right. So that's not good enough, is it, for you?
No, it infuriated me, to be honest with you.
So you were quite...
So we come home, I heard Mick Paget he'd been doing a bit with Narpesty Vicks. So I went up his house on the Wednesday night, asked Mick if he'd be interested. 8 o'clock, come out at 2. Appointed him manager. Then went to the board meeting on the Thursday and told him, I've got a new manager. And he said, well, you can't, we've still got one. I said, I'm going to sack him on Saturday. And he said, well, you never asked us. I said, well, just did what I thought was right. Being a bit naive. So we played on the Saturday and I thought, I hope we don't win. Because I'm not going to bit of a fool like really. But unfortunately, Jimmy shot straight up after the game, so I had to go up his house at Warrington.
And tell him?
And sack him.
That's quite ruthless.
Not really, you want the best for the club.
What needed to... Brilliant.
So, Dad became manager. We did well, we got to the League Cup final at Gig Lane, Berry Ground.
I'll just interject there. We spoke to, or someone I know spoke to Mike Paget on Friday. He's happy to come on, so yeah. we'll ask him about that. Yeah. But, carry on.
So, we won the League Cup at Berry, and then we won the Charity Shield against the same team, Radcliffe Bury, at their ground, both on penalties. So it wasn't a bad season really. So it
turned out to be quite a good season. Do you mind me asking, how old are you?
For 62.
62, so what, 83? What's that, Fergie? Do the maths for me. 31 years, 32 years?
32 years ago.
32 years ago.
So it's quite young like to be a chairman really.
Quite young to be a chairman. And do you live in Leek?
Yeah.
Have you lived in Leek all your life? Are you local?
Well, I was born in Burton-on-Trent. But my parents were Leek people and moved to Leek in 1960 when I was 8.
Right, so it's pretty much most of your life.
Yeah.
And you've obviously got a long association with Leek Town. Am I right in saying you've done nearly every job except the football manager?
Yeah, I have.
So you've done pretty much everything?
Yeah, run bar for a bit, secretary.
Chairman?
Yeah, chairman, vice chairman, president. Run on pitch, treat players, even though like some of them got up as soon as they saw me.
Did you play football yourself? Were you?
I was too fat when I was young, wasn't very good. Left back.
But never played an awful lot. Because your lad's a good player.
Yeah, I'm in bad, and you over his time.
I think so. Okay. I see you down at Leek quite a bit. You know, I get down there, I see you down there quite a bit. How often do you get to games nowadays?
Well, this is the first time this season where I haven't been somewhere every week. Like with James from when he was 9 lads and Dad still.
You go watching him, don't you?
Well, whoever he played, I watched him. But he had 25 years at Leek Town and missed 6 matches, whether it be pre-season friendlies.
You can't argue with that.
Because like, I couldn't be involved with something if I couldn't go every week, because you can't criticise or comment if you aren't there every week, can you?
True.
So I want to be there as much as I can.
True. But you've been down a bit. I mean, I've seen you down there a bit.
I've been a lot. I've only been a couple this year.
Right.
But to enjoy it, but
Not.
looking back over the years, like you think, I didn't miss many games, and like after Pedge went, he went to Northwich, assistant manager with Bob Murphy. Then I got Kev Lewis come.
So I believe, yeah.
Janet and Kevin up the cross at Calden Low for a meal. Deal was done, he was manager. Nice and handy up the road, good pub.
Good bloke as well,
Yeah,
Kev.
funny.
So,
The only one I ever know starts 3 sentences at once and never finishes one.
can I speak about 1990, the FA Trophy?
Yeah.
What was your involvement then? Were you...
Was he just director then?
You were director, so you've obviously gone along to Wembley.
Yeah.
What's your memory of that day?
Sitting in the royal box behind Bobby Moore
Brilliant.
and being told off for swearing by a bloke with medals. And Bobby Moore winked at me.
Did you swear quite a lot that day?
Well, I did most matches, especially referees. But Dave Sutton had Eddie was going in the top corner.
I remember that, the
And
keeper.
their keeper Jim Donald tipped it over.
Yeah.
So I jumped up and said something to do with things that dangled down like. And this man tapped me on the shoulder and said, very sorry, you don't swear in the royal box. I said, very sorry.
I'm very sorry,
That
sir.
was it. And Bobby Moore winked at me, which something was nice considering like what he'd been and what he was.
After the game, I think Baker told me, did you go back to the hotel or something?
Yeah, the Wembley Hilton.
So did you have a night? Did you
We
have
had a
a
banquet there with a few speeches and a drink or two.
A great day, I get. Great memories.
Wonderful. He just wanted a goal for the supporters.
Yeah.
Because like it was a red hot day, it was lovely. There's about 9,000 people from Leek.
I was there, I was young. Were you there, Ferg?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it seemed to go so quick though. But when you watch the video after, you realise that we did have quite a few chances.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it did pee you off like, I think we got done by 3 headers and we got 3 centre halves.
Yes, I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, moving on, at the time, Bate mentioned Dave Sutton, Alan Somerville, Chris McMullen,
Yeah.
great players.
Yeah.
Would you echo that? Do you think they were great?
Dave Sutton was best signing
Yeah, everyone says Dave Sutton.
while I was there. Him and then Steve Sowley.
Oh
Best
yeah.
midfield player I've ever seen down in town. Even when he was injured, he played staff senior cups.
Did he go on to play for someone, Steve Solly, in the league or
We
not?
sold him to Portsmouth, Alan Ball bought him.
Right, yeah.
And then after that, Carlisle, Macclesfield, proper 100% good lad.
The current management, you've got Matt Beebe, Leek Caswell.
Which is worrying, isn't it? You know.
Worrying for us all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you know these lads?
Well, Matt Beavy's my best friend, and I met him through Leek Town, which made a lot of good friends through Leek Town, and still are with ex-players. And it was Matt's best man, which surprised you when he asked me, because you don't get many young people as an old bloke be the best man, do you?
It's a great ask, it's an honour.
So I was honoured to be, yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the most honest, genuine people I've ever met.
A lot of people say, I'm surprised, Matthew gets a lot of good press.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, credit.
He's a bit boring sometimes, but he's like another son.
Yeah. And Kazza, do you know Kazza?
I know him a bit, how are you in a bad?
No.
He's done well, really.
What do you think? So, in terms of that, I mean, they're doing all right this season. They're
Yeah, they are.
sniffing around promotion.
Yeah.
The
only thing that could stop them perhaps is just postponements and weather.
Yeah, that's my worry. And I mentioned it the other day when I spoke to him. Loads of games on the pitch. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the state of the pitch recently. It's not as bad as it's been.
No.
But that's a problem. I mean, your only views on the pitch down there? It's heavy. Non-league pitches
It
are.
always has been. It was a field. It wasn't built as a football
ground.
stadium. I remember years ago when I lived at a farm, we used to take cows down there in the summer on the pitch.
Grazing on the pitch?
Yeah, in the summer.
You've been involved in the game a while. You were involved down at Leek Town. Can you recall any major bust-ups in the dressing room or fallouts? Because you get that, don't you?
I've seen a few managers come and go. Some that shouldn't, and some that should have gone sooner.
Mm.
But not really.
Not really.
Not players bust up. Like 99% of players have been decent. One or two arses like, but you get
In the
that
main.
in any walk of life, don't you?
Yeah, you do. it costs £7.50 to get in Leek Town.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much on par with other clubs in the league. Do you think that's reasonable? I mean, what could the club? It's often asked, what can they do to get people to go down? What would you think?
Well, success helps, but Leek's never been like when we're in the conference. The crowd could never sustain that.
I agree with that. It's as if the people of Leek, they've got to look at themselves whether they want to.
Like you look like, if you're really doing well, 300, 350, I think that's about the average.
Sometimes people say when people go Stoke, but when Stoke aren't playing,
it doesn't make that
much. It doesn't seem to.
No.
You know, I'd appeal to people in Leek to get down and.
Well, it's been. I know you never say don't stop trying, but loads of things have been tried. We've even had 3 buzzes in the past,
yeah,
and it didn't help. I think you've got what you've got, to be honest. Unfortunately.
Moving away from Leek a little bit, you support Stoke City.
Yeah.
Bojan, that's a travesty.
It is. Shame, he was just coming
good.
His own then.
Mark Hughes, do you think he's doing a good job?
I do, yeah. It's a bit of variation from Pulis, who, to be honest, did a hell of a job for the club to keep him there. A bit negative at times, but you can't knock what he did.
No.
Without him,
we
we'd
probably
have
wouldn't
gone
be
back down again.
Are we having that, Ferg?
Yeah, possibly.
And I think he's doing a decent job, I do.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But I was brought up in the Waddington days where, you know, like Jan Hudson's and people like that, where there was a bit of class and flair.
Well, I'll ask you then, because Bakers Hudson's the best player he'd ever seen at Stoke. One of the best players he's ever seen. If I ask you the same question, you know, well, I'll ask about Hudson. Was he class?
It was quality. You got John Mooney doing a lot of graft, and Hudson playing, you know, just knocking the ball about. He was class.
Would you say he's the best?
He should have played more for England.
Yeah.
In Germany, I think it was 2-1, but he went on the pop after, and that was it. He was left out.
Yeah, he's always liked to drink, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Alan. Man United, your hatred for them, or is that the right word?
I hate him with a passion.
It's well documented.
The highlight of my football career was seeing Man United fans burning the scarves in the open end at Stoke when they got relegated. And I sang and danced and had about 10 pints.
Can I ask you, where does that hatred come from? For Man United?
Well, when I was at school, you got people supporting Manchester United, never been. I don't think they'd ever been Macclesfield, to tell the truth. And they hated it, just glory hunters.
You hate them? And
they're still half the supporters are now. I respect them, like Ferguson as a manager, one of the best ever. And one of my favourite players was Cantona, who, the arrogance, but
good, yeah.
Quality. Dennis Law, George Best.
Good players.
But I hate him with a passion.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I want him to lose every game. And just, unfortunate, that's just how
Louis van Gaal has got, his record is almost as good as David Moyes last season.
I think he's got something wrong with him in the interviews. When you talk, he's a very intelligent man and good coach, but I can't just understand what he's on about sometimes.
No, he looks ridiculous.
Not just because he's Dutch, but I can't, his reasoning doesn't add up sometimes.
No. So we've cleared that up. You hate them.
Yeah.
That's conclusive. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer this question. I've read your Twitter page. This is what it says on the top of your page. It says, "I love life. I love family, non-league football, Stoke City, cricket, mature ladies, sun and lager. Have a laugh. Life is too short. Mature ladies."
Yeah, the only trouble now, like, they're getting us on Zimmer frames for me, aren't they? You know, it was alright when I was 20 and fancied somebody 40, but now I can catch them. You know, because they're on Zimmer frames now, so right.
I mean, it's as if you're a straight talking bloke, you say it as it is, you're not bothered, are you, what people think?
No. Well, I used to, years ago, I'd talk to anybody, but now, if I think somebody's an idiot, I'm not talking to them because it's a waste of breath. My patience aren't as much as they used to be honest with you.
So,
as long as I don't hurt my family, I'm not bothered about anybody else.
Fair enough, fair enough. if I said, what was your local pub in Leek? Do you have a local, or did you used to have a local?
Well, I've had a few, to be honest. It always used to be Dyer's Arms after football, when Kev had it and then Janet, because I loved Dyer's. But like I was living in the middle of it now, I go to Valiant, because Tracy's good. It's, you know, there's always somebody you know in there to talk to.
And you're going to have a beer tonight, a couple of beers?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Like when I lived up Queen Street, I always used to go Blue Monk see Harry. Depends where I've been, but I like local pubs like the Dyer's, Welly, Valiant, Blue Monk. I don't like...
drinkers pubs?
Yeah. I don't like your Weatherspoons, your Green Dragon, what's it called? Marketplace.
Red Lion.
Engine Room. I don't like that.
No.
There's no
I don't
atmosphere.
either.
No.
I don't. I'm completely with you there. I like the Welly. I like the Dyers.
Yeah.
I like Prince of Wales. You know,
Yeah.
I'm fully with you there. I take it, old boys, you don't watch them so much anymore.
Well, I don't like, when James was playing for him, obviously I knew Chris McMullen.
Because Danny Hyde, he's running them now.
So, I went down there, watched James, and then Macca said, well, help, because there was only him and Stan and a couple others, so just helped if I could, put a sportsman's out and raise a bit of money, because, you know, when you think like Kenny and Macca, the things that they've done, and Stan over the years, did a remarkable job, and it's just a shame that Macca never saw him to play at the new ground at Poynton. Because, like, you know, you couldn't get a better gentleman than Macca. 110% as a player, as he was as a person.
Yeah, well, that's quite a nice tribute. Stan's my uncle. Do you know Stan?
Yeah, he doesn't tell many people for obvious reasons.
No.
Roy Hodgson, England manager. Impressed or not? Or asked
I
or
am
not?
sure. When he picks Mascherano as World Player of the Year, you know, it's a bit worrying, isn't he? He's a decent player, but I think he'd just rather have Messi or Ronaldo beside first.
Would you have Ryan Shawcross in the England setup?
No. I don't think he's good enough. He gets caught on the outside too much.
I agree, you know.
And he's too rash in his challenges.
People will be surprised. I don't think he's quite good enough.
I don't.
I don't think he's quite good enough with the ball at international level. Defensively, I think he's quite good.
But he does get caught on the wrong side, commits himself too much, and no, I wouldn't have him in the England squad.
What do you think of Arsene Wenger?
One of the best coaches ever. Moans a lot, but possibly that's because where he comes from.
He's an arsehole, I think.
You that love him that much?
I don't like...
He does like Stoke. You know, our rugby side, doesn't he? But I respect him because, you know, that season when he went unbeaten, you know, with the Henry...
Yeah, well, you've got to respect it. I mean, Arsenal...
But, if you look at him, what have Arsenal won these last few years?
Well, true. The FA Cup in the last how many years, that's it, isn't it?
He's needed players and hasn't bought them. He's had a lot of babies and never had a babysitter like he needed a Vieira or Roy Keane to look after him.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
so
obviously respect how he likes to play football.
Yeah, I'll run with that.
But I've been brought up with my favourite score was 1-0. Like when Bate was manager, we went 1-up. I was 99% sure we were going to win 1-0.
And there's a lot of 1-0s.
And I'd rather win 1-0 and play poor than lose 4-3 and it'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
All these people that will attract you.
It's about results, isn't it? It's a results business.
Yeah. Then did they, you look where you are in that league.
In the table, and that's an indicator of how well you're doing.
Yeah.
I asked the others about Ched Evans, he got done for rape.
Yeah.
If, say he'd signed for Leek Town, if you know, he said, I come and play for you, wouldn't cost anything, would you have him?
It's a funny one because he's been convicted and he served his crime. If somebody else had done something and served the crime, they paid the dues. But it's a tricky area with a lot of families and people and what he's done, so I don't know. Personally, I think he deserves a chance somewhere. Because, but I don't know, it depends what he's like as a person. If he was remorseful for what he's done, you'd find something out if you spoke to him and knew him, personally. If I thought that he wasn't that bothered and thought it was like, it was not a bit of fun, but just enjoying himself, no.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just how he views it.
Well, that's fair enough. And fine, I'm getting towards the end now. Got us. Leek Town, will you be getting down there this season before, I guess you'll get down?
I'll go another few games, yeah.
You say you've already been down a couple of times, you might not be able to answer this, but looking from afar, do you think they'll get promoted? I mean, you look at the...
I think they'll definitely be in the playoffs.
Are we in a league that we should be in a higher league? You know, I look at Leek and the setup, I think there should be a higher league than...
I think nicely could be as like conference north or south. I don't think they could go in conference again. But I don't like them being in the southern. It's like, the names don't ring true to me. Like when you had your Marines and your people like that in the northern teams, I don't know, they just registered a bit more with me. It's just a pity we are a bit southerly.
You're a life member?
Yeah.
How'd you get to be a life member? Who bestows you with that honour? How'd you get that?
The other directors did, because of what he'd done for the club, I think, over the years.
And what does that entitle you to anything, or is it just a title you're given?
I don't have to pay to get in. That's about it. Yeah.
It's quite a nice thing to be.
Yeah, because I don't think there's many. So we did, it was an honour like to be asked, really.
And did I mention president before? You're not. What did you say?
No,
to
he
me?
used to be president.
You used to be.
And trustee, which like that oversees the ground.
Right.
Like I think Mike Coke's the other one, so they can't. No, that was all set up so no chairman could come in and build houses on pitch.
Yeah.
The trustees oversee it, so it'll always be football. Obviously.
And
we'd sell it if you get enough money, build a new ground and have money in the bank.
Right.
You find somewhere to buy it.
I mean, you're the forum on the Leek Town forum last week, is you've got to speak to Godders. You hold in very high regard by everyone who goes down to Leek Town. You probably don't realise that. I don't know, you might do. But people have got a lot of respect and time for you, I think, because of your long connection with the club. So, thanks very much for giving us 20 minutes of your time to sit down and have a pint with us. You're a good bloke.
I'd like to tell you a lot more.
We'll keep it clean for now. Maybe we could do part two.
I wasn't meaning that, just managers and different things.
Was there anything, I mean, I've pretty much done with my some of them are very general questions.
Yeah, loads of characters.
I mean, give us a character.
Terry Ferns.
I've forgotten him. He's on the list.
You've got nothing.
I'm glad you remembered Terry.
How can you forget him? 5 years ago, I'll never forget him when he died.
Was it 5 years ago? I mean, I remember going to his...
The 11th of the 11th he died, the date.
Right. What year was that?
5 years ago.
2010.
Yeah.
So, I remember going to his funeral up at St Edward's. It was packed. Yeah. Not just the top, the gallery, there was people queuing to get in. Yeah. And that's how high regard he was obviously held in.
The character, wasn't he?
Crackers.
And we loved him and looked after him, players loved him to bits.
He was crackers. I mean, Kaz was saying the other day, he used to run him up Airgate. He used to run him up Airgate. He used to get his... I mean, he did. You know, we all know this. But it was hilarious. He used to get up Rough Park. I mean, Mrs. worked up there and used to make him a brew. And he was everywhere, wasn't he? Character.
He loved the club. Well, he hadn't got much else, had he?
I guess not, but then do you need an awful lot else? Have you got that passion for...
Just happy.
Yeah, as long as you're happy.
There every day, as long as you never drank one of his brews, because the cup had been out for 6 months. But he meant well.
Great, but you knew. I guess you knew him throughout all the time. He was...
Down in town, yeah.
Yeah.
Even today when we lived up Queen Street, Sunday morning, there was a on door at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Terry was there with a greening, opened the door, come in. He put remote, put television on, made him a brew, and he used to come watch whatever on Sunday side.
We don't seem to have them characters anymore, do we?
So he used to come pub after, give him a few whiskeys, warm him up. He used to do all food, and then we got him a lift home. And he was all right then.
He was a happy man. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, I guess we'll round it up there.
Yeah, we could go on too long.
We could go on forever, yeah. I mean,
what's your funniest moment ever when you've been involved with Leek Town? That's clean.
Funniest moment?
Keep it clean. I mean, we were going to talk about Twitter, but I didn't dare.
No, that could get a bit awkward.
No, yeah,
we don't.
Let's stay away from
There's
that.
that many funny things. And Terry comes into most of them. You know, frightening young players when they come in. You know, but one of the good things, I think we played at Fleetwood. And Terry had been falling out with this bloke. And he took his jacket off, which he was going to have a do with him. And we said, no, calm down, so go shake hands with him.
Terry took his jacket off?
Yeah, he was going to hit him. So Terry went to him and shook this bloke hand. Did you ever shake hands with Terry?
Possibly.
One of them. So he shook this bloke hands, and he shook that hand, he spilled all red hot tea over his hand on another one. So he nearly started again. And it just, you know, that's just how he was.
Crazy. Brilliant.
But, well, funny moment football-wise, I don't know really. I never thought football was funny. Martin Parr running on Spodey with his trousers falling down all the time when he was physio. But no, not a lot of funny ones really, football-wise.
No?
No. But just enjoyed every minute of it. And
Kids still enjoying it?
yeah.
Got to, haven't you?
Well,
Like you say, life is short.
You know, I had all them years and loved every minute of it. You know, just enjoyment.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
The main thing, I met a lot of friends.
Yeah, and you know, you're in this town, every bugger knows you. Everyone.
Yeah, the only trouble with me, people say, oh, God, how are you? I'm thinking, who are you? Because I can never remember names.
Well, you can remember everyone.
You know the faces, but you can't remember the name.
No, everyone knows you, Goddess. I think, you know, you're a bit of a legend in these parts.
I'm not sure, I've been called a lot of things, but...
Yeah, I'll have that. Thanks very much for
Thanks very much.
giving us your time. Cheers, Ferguson.
Thank you very much, Rick.
No props.